What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Missouri versus Tennessee college football matchup going down Saturday, November 11th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Missouri and Tennessee, and this is probably going to be a pretty good matchup. You're going to want to settle in to watch. As you got the Missouri Tigers 7-2 on the year and 6-3 against the number after a 30-21 loss to Georgia in their last matchup. Meanwhile, Tennessee coming in off a 59-3 rout over UConn in their last game to also sit at 7-2 on the year, 6-3 against the number as well. So two teams with identical records. And Tennessee's two losses this season, I have to give them credit. Alabama, which is a tough place to go on the road and compete. And, they led that game early before really falling apart in the second half. And against a Florida team on the road that they haven't won in Gainesville since, 2003. So two losses are understandable. But the common thread there for me is that both of those losses, like this game, are on the road for Tennessee. Now, Missouri, they're coming off of that game against Georgia last week. A frustrating game that Missouri lost that one. They were nip and tuck right there with Georgia for a lot of that game before it sort of got out of hand in the third quarter. And Missouri pulled one back in the fourth. They made it a 3-point game. It was with 13 minutes to go, and then Georgia just slammed the door shut. A couple of late field goals put the game out of reach. And it was one of the least effective offensive performances we've seen from Missouri in recent weeks, especially from Brady Cook. And Brady Cook has definitely taken a step back in his last few games. 212 against Georgia in terms of passing yards, 198 against South Carolina, 167 against Kentucky. And he's going up against a decent pass defense here, but the one place you can attack Tennessee's defense is the secondary. They are 56th in terms of passing yards per game, while against the run, Tennessee's been a lot better. 14th in terms of rush defense, 8th in yards per carry allowed. So I think that could bode well for Missouri offensively here, considering they do like to pass the football a little bit more, and it's where they've been more effective this season. Tennessee's offense, on the other hand, they can run the football, but Missouri's defense has been rock solid. Top 25 against the rush, top 40 in yards per carry allowed. And while you can go deep on this Missouri secondary, they're kind of average, in terms of FBS in passing yards allowed per game, they're 67th. The problem I have is Joe Milton's arm. Yes, he has a cannon for an arm. The problem is that it can be wildly inaccurate, and he doesn't have a great completion percentage on throws above 20 yards this season. I think he's still around 40%. I could be wrong on that number, but either way, I just don't trust him to take those deep shots down the field, and it's kind of been what's done at Tennessee in a couple of their, in the two games that they've lost. Narrowly got by Kentucky on the road, but they made life hard for themselves against Texas A&M, and I think Missouri's going to be up for the challenge here. I don't think that Tennessee should be laying the points on the road personally here. I think this should be a coin flip at best. Right now I'm seeing the line move towards Tennessee laying 2.5 or 3. I'm going to take the points here with Missouri. Missouri at home this season has been fairly solid. They did take the loss to LSU at home this season, but that was an LSU offense that's been lighting teams up all season long. And that was a game that Missouri had before, blowing it late with 2 touchdowns in the final 3 minutes given up. So I'm going to go with Missouri here, plus the 3. I think if they lose this game, I think it could be a 1-point loss, but I think Missouri has a really good shot at winning this game outright. So give me Missouri and the points here, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can get the newest and most up-to-date content here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.